Happy Halloween, Gemini! So I have this extra reading for you because I thought that, Halloween time is the best time to connect to, spirits and universe, and we get clearer messages there. So I wanted to give you messages from spirit that spirit wants you to know for November and December, so until the end of the year. And also, I have a trick and treat for you. So we're gonna look at the challenging aspects for the next 2 months and the positive ones. So let's start with the topic. So what the spirit wants you to know, what they want to talk about. Let's have a look at that. We have Eight of Swords for you. Okay, Eight of Swords. With this energy, you are having difficulty with freeing yourself, and freeing it could be freeing yourself from a situation, from a thought that is not letting you progress in your life. I feel like there is something that you've kind of imprisoned yourself, or someone has done it, but I do get a feeling that you just got stuck and now you cannot see the way out of it. I feel like you could be deep down in a on a path that is not for your uh, good, and I feel like the way you look at it, you cannot see the way out, and there is a way out, and this card shows you that we can definitely change the way we perceive things and take action and take steps, even though it seems like there is no way out of it. um, Look how like this bird is bound and stuck and has those feathers around that stop him from going anywhere. Uh, and he cannot see anything as well because it looks like there is no escape from this. There is no option for him to be free, but there is. Uh, and I feel like this is your energy. So if you feel like you're stuck in a situation in your life, or stuck in a thought pattern um, that is not letting you, be free, and it's always constantly on your mind, and you're constantly worry about something and overthink it, it's time to let that go. So let's have a look at what the spirit wants you to know more about this situation. Okay, we have the devil. So this is a important message for some of you. So I feel like you could be stuck in this mental prison that you've created yourself. The devil is the energy that we need to face in our life. So usually these are our fears, obstacles. I cannot. Okay. Fears and obstacles that we are struggling with, and these are very often very personal, and they're very often in our head, and it's just like it's us that need to deal with it. Very often these are like addictions and fears and addictive, not addictive but repetitive patterns that we do in our lives. So for example, if you struggle, if you behave a certain way in relationships, that could be something that is a result of your past and your past experiences, and now you're stuck in that cycle that is not letting you go, and it's not letting you take positive action in your life. And I feel like that is very like both of those cards are quite similar to each other. They look at it from different perspective, but they both talk about you being kind of changed to this way of living or thinking. There is something that you need to realize and you need to accept in order to move on. Whether that was, your decision or mistake, or maybe you are not ready to see certain things for what they are, so you're just pretending not to see it, and just you were in this like the same place over and over again because you were just looking away from the issue. I feel like you were not facing the issue that needs to be solved in your life, and I feel like now is the time to do it. So let's have a look at the advice from the spirit in regards to this situation. Yeah, we have the Hierophant. So that is a very different energy to the devil energy. This is a energy of wisdom, of knowledge, of spirituality, of this like wisdom, but not, not your not the knowledge that comes from learning about like material stuff. It's like heart and soul. And this also identifies and talks about a mentor or someone who could be there to help you. I feel like some of you, if you're already struggling with, getting unstuck, and if you try to do it multiple times and it's just not working, you're always back to the same pattern over and over again, maybe it's time to get help from someone to help you understand why this is happening to you. And the Hierophant could be anyone, the mentor could be anyone, it could be a professional, but it could be also your friend. Maybe a conversation, like very honest conversation with someone, will help you to see things from different perspective and move forward. So there is this advice here to seek support and help and spiritual wisdom, and this understanding that you need to free yourself from this energy. Okay, let's have a look at your oracle for in regards to this. I cannot believe it. Okay, so the look at this. The oracle is the flower. Be honest with yourself. You see? Like if you were trying to avoid facing some situation and facing, the truth about something, maybe you got stuck, maybe, you didn't even realize when you got stuck in that pattern, and you just conformed to it and you didn't try to fight it. I think it's time to be honest with yourself, acknowledge, things happen, but it's time to move on. It's time to move on. And I feel like after you acknowledge the reality of the situation, you will be able to approach this from a different perspective and work through it. And we have number 17 that reduces to 8. And this is the topic that we're talking about, is card number 8. So, getting unstuck, being very real with yourself. Maybe let me put that here so you can see it. Being very real with yourself about, what is happening in your life and the way you behave and what is stopping you from experiences that are awaiting you. Okay, so now let's have a look at your trick and treat for the upcoming 2 months. So the trick is the challenging energy that is around you, and treat is a positive aspect. So with the trick, we have 2 of Swords. Oh my gosh, it's all about the story that we see here. Look at this guy. I think that's a vampire. I love this deck for Halloween. That's why I chose it. So he is standing here, not doing anything. You see that in action? You see how similar that is? Both have their eyes covered. Both don't see the way out. Both cards don't see the solution. Here it's kind of more like you think you're imprisoned and you cannot take action, even though you're not imprisoned by someone else. It's you, and here is not taking action because you're guarded. You are afraid to take action. I feel like you are afraid to face the reality. So for you, the challenge for the upcoming 2 months will be getting unstuck, getting out of this energy and moving to more active energy. So this is no longer serving you, this type of energy, and you need to transform it. Okay, and let's have a look at the treat. So what's good coming your way? Okay, we have 9 of Swords here. So with the 9 of Swords in a positive aspect, this is finally allowing your brain to stop, your anxiety to be less, your fears to be less. And this is all about fears and, you know, overthinking. And if you had trouble sleeping at night, you will be much better when you start facing this situation and getting help and trying to understand, you know, and accept what is going on in your life. You will be so much more relaxed, and calm, and you will feel 100% better. So I feel like now all of this is just hanging, above you, and it feels like it can crush you, you know? It's always there, it's always in your mind. You always think about it, no matter if it's day or night time. It's always just hanging above you, and it gives you a lot of stress and anxiety. And I feel like that will be clearing when you start working on this challenging aspect. So I feel like you'll find much more peace and relaxation in the upcoming months when you face your challenges. So I think that's the message for you, Gemini, for the last 2 months of this year. If you enjoyed it, please give me a thumbs up, and comment if you feel like it, if you want to share your story. And I'll link the love readings that I've done for you. So if you haven't seen it, check it out. And if not, happy Halloween. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.